Hello everyone! I am so happy that you all are here. It is a beautiful day outside and I can't wait to get outside and enjoy the sunshine. But before I do, I filmed this look for you guys and I'm so excited because it's not what I'm normally used to. I did a natural glam makeup look and I think it came out so beautiful. And I'm also excited because this is my second YouTube video. Woo! Yeah, so I'm just really happy to be back in front of the camera, making a look for you guys, and I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm gonna keep it really short so that you guys can just focus on the makeup. So let's just get into this makeup. Okay, so I did my hair as always before I started, and I also did my skincare. But before we get into this makeup look, there's something that's just been weighing really heavy on me that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So as we all know, Father's Day was yesterday, and this holiday is really sensitive to me for a lot of reasons, and it's sensitive to a lot of people for a lot of reasons. And I posted something on my Instagram story yesterday that was very reflective of how I was feeling in the moment after a couple of different situations had happened. And I got an overwhelming amount of people that responded to what I posted. And so I just felt like if what I posted could get that many people to react to it, then it was something that I should probably talk about, because a lot of people sit on social media just to flex or to make their life seem like it's perfect, and I'm not one of those people. Everyone's going through something, and of course it's up to that person whether they want to, address it or disclose it to anybody. But I just think that if I can share what I'm going through with you guys, and you guys can feel like, you're not alone, or there's someone out there that really truly does understand what it is that you're going through, then I will always be that person. I want to be as transparent as I possibly can with you guys, and I want to be 100% myself and authentic to who I am and the things that I've been through, because it happened. That's not always for everybody, but I just feel like a lot of the times we don't share the things that we're going through, or we don't share our traumas because we're scared of, what other people are going to have to say, because it's not what, society wants to hear. It's just mind-boggling to me how we all just sit and suffer in silence because we're all scared to just talk and to just let it all out. And so that's kind of what I'm here to do. Like I said, yesterday was really hard for me, and how some of the people in my life reacted to my not celebrating Father's Day for my own personal reasons. I just found it completely unfair. And you can have your own opinion on music and politics and food, but you cannot have your own opinion about how I feel about a holiday. It just doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. If I choose not to celebrate because it bothers me, or it affects me, or it's a sensitive topic for me, then that's completely on me, and I'm allowed to make those decisions because it is my life. If you have an issue with that, that's something that you have to look in the mirror and you have to address with yourself, and you have to figure out why it bothers you. And some of us don't have dads that are worthy of celebrating, or some of us don't have dads that we can celebrate. And so it's so easy to just be compassionate and understanding. And if you can't be understanding, you have to be respectful, because again, it's their life, it's their situation, it's what they're going through, and it's not for you to have an opinion on. No one has the right to do that. And so moving forward, I just want you guys to know that regardless of whether you're subscribed or not, or you like my videos or not, or you comment or not, or you're just passing by one day, my channel is always going to be a safe space for everyone, regardless of what you've been through, what you haven't been through, anything, because I know what it's like to feel invisible or to feel like you don't have anybody there for you. And if I can be the person I wish that I would have had in my life while I was going through a really tough time, then I'm gonna be that person for other people. And it's the right thing to do, and it's just so easy to be kind. You don't have to wake up and you don't have to choose to be hateful. So again, I just want to thank everyone that reached out to me yesterday to either share their stories or to ask me if I was okay. I wasn't yesterday, but I'm doing a lot better today, and I'm really excited to get into this makeup look with you guys. So I'm going to stop rambling now, and we're going to get into this look. So thank you guys for listening, and I appreciate you. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do before I even put eyeshadow anywhere near my eyelids is prime. That's always the first step. And I'm going in with the Urban Decay one. You can use any eye primer that you like. This one just happens to be my favorite one. So I'm just going in, putting that all over my eyelid. I'm gonna do this eye too. And I'm gonna go in with my finger and blend that in. You guys, I finally got my nails done. Well, it was like last week I got my nails done, but I finally got them done and they're super duper cute. I love them. They're little rainbows. And now I can actually like go in and do my makeup because my nails aren't super long, which makes me really happy because I feel like this step right here I just have to do with my fingers. I've tried it with a brush and the brush just doesn't work for me. But you do whatever makes you happy, and I'll do what makes me happy. Because I want today's look to be really simple and time efficient and easy, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and Norvina palette. This is the only palette that I'm going to be using today, so all of the shades that I create for this look are going to come from this palette. And with that being said, the first shade that I'm going to take is going to be the shade Incense, and it's the shade right here. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna buff that all over into my crease. And I wanna make sure that I'm really blending that out. Right now, I'm just kind of placing it into the crease where I want it to be. And then I'm gonna really blend it out. Okay, so all I did was just finish blending that first initial shade that I put in. I haven't gone in with anything else. I just blended out that shade Incense. And that's pretty much it. And it blended out really nicely. I'm so obsessed with like Anastasia's palettes because they just blend out so nicely. Like that's one shadow. Oh, that looks so good. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that shade and I'm gonna kind of build it up. Making sure that I'm just starting in my crease. And I'm gonna switch brushes to a different fluffy brush that doesn't have any product on it. So this brush is just empty. And I'm just gonna really make sure that all of these edges are nice and soft and diffused. Because that's always our goal when we apply eyeshadow, is for everything to look seamlessly blended and not be able to tell where one eyeshadow starts and the next one ends. All right, so I'm really happy with how this is looking. You can leave this shade just like this. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and I'm going to take the shade Eccentric right here and I'm gonna mix it with Passion. And I'm gonna put those in my crease and I'm gonna deepen it up. And the reason why I'm mixing those two together is because Passion is a little bit dark and I don't want this to be too dark. So I'm just mixing those together so that it's not as dark. Okay, so now that those two shades are blended together, again, I'm gonna go in with that brush that didn't have anything and I'm just gonna really make sure that everything is nice and blended. And I'm just doing little light circular motions to really make sure that those two colors are nice and blended. Okay, so now that those two shades are blended together to the way that I like it, literally take a shot every single time I say blended because I probably say it a lot. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my P.Louise base and a flat brush and literally I'm going to kind of draw the line for where I want to cut my crease. This comes out better when I do it with my liner brush, but I don't know where it is at this moment, so we're just gonna work with what we have. Now that that cream shade is all over my lid, I'm gonna go back in with the brush that had Eccentric and Passion on it. I'm gonna dip back into those colors just a little bit and I'm gonna blend into, you see how pigmented that is? Oh, I love these palettes. Basically I'm just blending into it so it's not just like a harsh line. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with Incense and blend that out. Now that all of those eyeshadows are blended to my liking, I'm going to go in and do a wing liner and I'm going to take a piece of tape and line it up with my lower lash line to where I want that to be. And I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay eyeliner. This one is the waterproof fine point eye pen. And I'm gonna just start to do a wing. Okay. I kind of just use that one to get the placement of where I want my wing to be and the thickness of it. And then I'm going to go in with this Shein eyeliner. I think it was like $4 on Shein, but it is honestly one of the best waterproof eyeliners I've ever used. And it has this like super thin, small tip. So it really helps to get in there. It also doesn't drag either, which is really nice. Okay, so my eyeliner is done and it's looking great. For lashes today, I'm gonna go in with the Afterglow 3D Mink Lash Set from Lotus Lashes. These are my favorite lashes. I literally have all of their lashes. It's so bad. I'm going to take the top one, which I think is low key. So I'm gonna take these top ones and I'm just gonna put them on. Okay, so for this part, I'm just gonna take my lash glue. It's just the duo one, the clear one. I'm gonna put the glue onto my eyelash. And I like to focus more glue on the inner and outer corner because that's where I have the most problems with eyelashes. And then the next thing that I'm gonna do, which is really super helpful if you struggle with putting on eyelashes or you struggle with them staying, I'm going to take my glue and line the top of my lashes. So basically, following where I put that black eyeliner, I'm just gonna follow that. Okay, so the glue doesn't take very long to get tacky, so it's ready for me to put on. So I'm just going to look into my mirror and it's like already on, but I'm going to just adjust it. And what I like to do is take the back of my tweezers and just press on the lash. And you can just see, like, she's on, she's not going anywhere. All right, so I'm gonna do the other eye and then I'll be back. Okay, so I finished the other eye off camera. I really like love this look. I love these lashes too, like they just go so well with the look. But it's super simple, super easy, but like it still looks so classy and like so glam and put together. It makes me happy. All right, so we're gonna go in on the face and I'm gonna take my Milk Hydro Grip primer. I'm gonna take a few pumps of that, rub it on my hands, and put it on my face. This stuff is insanely hydrating too. So if you're someone who has dry skin like me, I literally look like an alligator if I don't moisturize, then this is your primer. The next thing I'm gonna do is go in with my foundation, but I'm kind of like in between shades right now. Like I'm not super pale, but I don't have like a really good tan. So I'm not my like winter shade, but I'm also not my summer shade, which is stressful. So I'm gonna take one pump of the NARS, I don't even know what this is called, the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. That's a mouthful. I'm gonna take one pump of my winter shade. Actually, I'm gonna take 2 pumps of my winter shade. And then I'm gonna take 1 pump of my summer shade. I'm gonna mix those 2 together. And then buff that in. Okay, so foundation is done and we're looking really good. The NARS is like a medium to full coverage foundation, so it's buildable. It definitely covers more than the MAC one. The MAC is still my favorite. It's still an everyday one, but I just wanted to do a different one for this video. So yeah, I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape, put it in the corners, and then go in with my NARS concealer and just put that right next to it. And just highlight a little bit. And now I'm gonna go in with my contour. And I've learned that like with this stick, a little bit goes a long way. Because it's supposed to be like a foundation stick. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna take my NARS concealer and put that on the back of my hand and clean up this wing a little bit. All right, so you already know what's gonna happen next. I did all of my cream products. Now I'm gonna take my MAC Fix Plus setting spray and spray it. And your girl's running out. It's probably because I spray so much, but like, it's what helps my face. I have a fan right here. I don't know why I'm fanning myself. And that's how we're looking. It's coming out so nice. Like, I love that. All right, now we're gonna go back in and add some color to this face because she needs it. Okie dokie. So the last thing that I need to do on my face is highlight, which is probably my favorite part of the entire like face routine. I'm gonna go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight. I think this is like the newest one that they came up with. It's literally so pretty. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna take this Jaclyn Hill times Morphe brush and I'm gonna like barely like graze the tops of my cheeks. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. So beautiful. And like you barely even have to like touch it. Like obviously you can go in with more. I'm gonna go in with a different brush and I'm gonna add a little bit more because oh, she's so beautiful. I wouldn't say that I like an intense highlight, but I definitely like it to be noticeable. So she noticeable for me. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna do is go in with lips. I got a few lip products that I'm excited to use. Becca is sadly going out of business and their lip liners were on sale at Ulta for like, I don't know, $8 or $9. And I got 2 of them because there really wasn't much to choose from, but this one is the shade Vacation. And it's like this brown color. I'm gonna use this to line my lips. It's also got this, it's got a sharpener inside of it. And it's also got this little like flexible thing. You can use it to like clean up your lipstick if you make any mistakes. So I'm just gonna go in and line my lips. Okay, so I lined my lips. I also took my finger and just kind of went like that and blended it in a little bit. I really like this liner. It's so nice. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the MAC Powder Kiss lip color in the shade Mullet Over. Ooh. And it's like this nice, like nude, peachy color. Ooh. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's like almost kind of like a rosy, like, I don't even know, almost like, not coral, but it's so beautiful. I'm just gonna go back in with that liner. Ooh. That's like, and it feels so nice on the lips too. Like, this is such a nice color. I love this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go change and then I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. I'm really, really happy with how this came out. Like I said, this is my go-to look when I don't know what I want to do with my makeup, but I still want to look really beautiful and really glam, and I just feel so beautiful right now. I just wanted to say that thank you guys for listening to my little rant earlier. I know that like y'all are not here to listen to my problems or anything like that, but I just wanted to say that, you know, if you take anything away from this video, to just choose kindness. Like, as you're going through life and going about your day, just remember to be kind, and maybe together we can all make this world a better place where we're all compassionate and caring and kind to each other. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.